and welcome to a new episode of Dagon Pack News. I've got this week's funniest gaming news stories for you. So, this week something really interesting happened in Final Fantasy XIV. A player by the name of Ross O'Donovan planned to play the new patch content, the new 5.3 patch content. He logged in thinking, I'm going to check out the new story, I'm going to check out the new features, it's going to be so much fun. He logs in, right? And someone randomly walks up to him and hands him 999 eggs. And this random stranger asks him to eat them all. And so what does he do? Well, he eats them all, of course. He starts eating these 999 eggs, and a crowd begins to gather, all right? He did this over the course of about an hour and a half. He did this in front of a gathered audience, right? And he actually managed to eat all 999 eggs over the course of an hour and a half that a stranger just randomly gave him. Why? Who the fuck knows? But he did it. So, unfortunately, of course, he spent the rest of the night alone, as no one wanted to be near his deadly 1,000 egg farts. You know, people use video games to do all sorts of things they can't do in the real world, like fly or steal cars, but I've never heard of people using them to eat nearly 1,000 eggs. So it's a little bit odd. He later got very high digital cholesterol, and he died of digital heart disease. It was very tragic. It's only a 999 fart. I know, it's not even over 9,000. Nothing is good for you in excess. I mean, yeah, dick is very good for you in excess. I like some excessive dick. Microsoft recently released this new flight simulator, right? The new flight simulator just came out. Unfortunately, it has a few bugs. It's to be expected for a new release, but these bugs are peculiar. All right. So, artificial intelligence helped the flight simulator map be created. Okay. And the artificial intelligence has some interesting interpretations of map data. All right. Just a few things that you could see in Microsoft Flight Simulator if you were to go flying around right now. Things like, and I'm going to blow this up so you guys can really see this stuff. We have impossibly high skyscrapers that defy physics. All right. We've got cars and trucks driving up and down buildings. Yes, it's a very innovative way that Microsoft has come up with for redirecting traffic. You know, it's going to help with all the congestion. We've got buildings and football fields. We have some underwater bridges. We got underwater bridges, although this might not actually be a glitch. You see, this is just what London looks like in the future after the ice caps melt, all right? We have roads sideways on cliffs. You have to be driving really fast to go down that road. Really, really fast. And we have whatever the fuck this is. We have whatever the fuck this is. So, it's a little peculiar. You can do lots of interesting sightseeing. Did Apple help create this game? I know, right? Turn left off of the cliff. It's Apple Maps. Apple Maps Flight Simulator. That's the yeet way. This next story is actually kind of related. So, the new Microsoft Flight Simulator actually recreates planet Earth at scale. That means that the world in the game is the same size as the world in real life. That also means that flights in the game will take however long they would take in the real world. All right. So a group of 3 simulator pilots decided to live stream the real 16-hour route from LA to Dubai. Yeah. It's one of the longest air routes in the world that takes passengers over Canada, the North Pole, Europe, and the Middle East. The landing was a little rough, but there were only a handful of casualties. When I first saw this, I thought the Spirit Airlines were hiring for low-cost labor again. Some might say this sounds boring, but don't forget, this is Flight Simulator. Alright, so these guys have glitchy, giant knitting needles, monoliths, and flying cars to navigate through. It's a very dangerous flight, chat. You gotta watch out for those skyscrapers in the North Pole. Those will really get you. Is it flat like the real world? Don't even start with me, Rogue. Don't even start with me. So if you want to see this flight for yourselves, check out the link down in the description and you can check out their VOD. Think of how many eggs you can eat while sitting for 16 hours in a simulator. Good God, right? Imagine those egg farts. And you're gonna be in a cockpit. Oh no. Burger King thought they had a brilliant idea. Yeah, Burger King thought they had a brilliant idea. The company decided to go onto Twitch streamers' channels, okay, and donate very, very small amounts of money for text-to-speech advertisements to play. Yeah, if that weren't enough injury, they've added insult to injury by blurring the streamers' faces and changing their voices. Then, they posted a compiled video into an online marketing campaign. Yeah, this is fucking disgusting, chat. This is fucking disgusting. It's also extremely unethical, all right? It's abuse of live streamers. It's abuse of their channels. It's abuse of their content. Burger King is a multi-million-dollar company, which makes the abuse even more egregious. This is not a good look. This is not a good look, Burger King. Like, for real. People have called this exceptionally low class, which describes Burger King's marketing ploy. And also their food quality. But seriously though, what a bunch of dicks. Trolling game streamers to get cheap advertising. They probably just wanted the media attention. Oh God, we're giving it to them! God damn it, we fall for it every time, chat. Brian Mitsoda was the narrative lead for Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2. Okay, that is until he was suddenly fired. Neither Mitsoda nor publisher Paradox Interactive have given a reason for his firing, although it is very unusual for a creative lead to depart during development. It's especially unusual for them to be fired. Brian states that none of the delays for the game are attributable to him or his team. In his statement, he seemed bewildered regarding the firing and gives the impression that even he is not sure why he was suddenly let go. The game has already been delayed several times, and its release window is currently in 2021. Let's just hope that this situation does not cause further delays. Paradox Interactive have wished him the best in their future endeavors. But why do they do that? You obviously don't wish him the best. You fired him. You didn't promote him. Well, we fired you and took away your income, but good luck with surviving and everything. Just once I would like to see a company wish someone bad in their future endeavors. You're a dick and I don't like you. Bad luck in your future endeavors. Also, is it just me or is Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2 entirely too long of a name? I feel like they're taking a page out of the Kingdom Hearts book, right? Personally, I can't wait for Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 3 Deluxe Death by Awakening 420/69 Redirector's Cut The Power of Friendship Edition. That shit's going to be awesome. I almost don't want to go into this next story. Legit, I almost just would rather not. Can y'all guess what this story is going to be? Y'all know me, right? I am a huge proponent of mods in video games. A huge proponent of mods in video games. Mods can extend the lifespan of games well past the original game alone could achieve. Skyrim is a perfect example of this. An absolutely perfect example of this. Skyrim is 9 years old, but continues to have an active and thriving player base to this day, in large part thanks to mods. However, there is a dark side to mods. And I've come across one of the most horrifying game mods ever conceived in the history of man. I present Dwagonbown Goes UwU. Dwagonborn Goes UwU. I'd like to wide your carriage, Daddy. Anything fun in white one? Or how about this? I'd rather die than go to prison. Or how about this one? What are you going to do now? This mod replaces the default protagonist dialogue with words forged in cutesy internet hellfire. Usage of this mod may induce an interest in Tumblr or furrydom. Now, if you think about it, this could be a very effective way to make mature games more suitable for children, right? Just stick the UwU mod in Mortal Kombat. Get over here. Fatality. This next story is probably my favorite of the whole batch. I've saved the best for last, chat. I have saved the best for last. So, Mediatonic, the makers of the hit game Fall Guys, is hosting a design and bidding competition for brands to enter their designs into the game in exchange for a massive donation to charity. So far, a Bidet Company is winning with a design that includes a shirt with the text, "Ask me about my butthole." On last check, the Bidet Company Tushy put in a bid for $420,069.69. Yes, really. That's not a joke. That's really the amount that they bid. Beating out a bid by streamer Ninja, the charity drive is still going, so there's still time for a shakeup. Only time will tell if people in Fall Guys will be asking each other about each other's buttholes. Asking about people's buttholes is actually my favorite pickup line. I'm just saying. So YouTube, how is your butthole doing? Leave a comment in the comment section telling us if you UwU when using a bidet. Make sure to click that bell tip and smash that follow button to get DPN. Thanks everybody. Have a good night. Bye-bye.